Subaru Japan just revealed the S210 prototype, and in this video we'll be going through the new features that this car comes with, and in typical Subaru fashion, they added some things we wanted, and some things we still are left wanting. Before we get into it, I'm Sep, a car enthusiast making videos for other enthusiasts like yourselves, so feel free to subscribe to get your weekly dose of YouTube car content. This is the first S-Series car based on a WRX platform rather than the STI platform, which sort of contradicts the whole meaning of the S-Series, because the S-Series, from what I understand, is supposed to be the hardcore motorsport version of the STI. But there is no STI to base the S210 off of, so can you really blame Subaru in this case? I don't know. Subaru claims the S210 is a derivative production model of the 24-hour Nürburgring Challenger car, which, if that's true, is a good thing. Injecting some motorsport tech into production vehicles is awesome, and I'm glad Subaru Japan has taken that approach with this vehicle. The S210 still uses the FA24, but with a redesigned intake and exhaust system. The ECU is retuned for these changes, which increases the WRX's power from 271 to 300 horsepower. Subaru rarely gives their production vehicles power bumps, so this is a welcome change. It is noted, however, that this 300 horsepower is a development target. I'm not really sure what that means. Does it mean it makes around 300 horsepower? So it could be a little more, it could be a little less. Not entirely sure. I should also mention that the torque output is the same as the regular production Japan spec WRX at 277 pound-feet of torque. Up to this point, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the S210, but of course this car is not perfect because this 300 horsepower WRX is mated to Subaru's performance transmission, which is a CVT automatic. Before everyone gets mad, we have to understand that this is for the Japanese market, and believe it or not, manuals are not as popular as they used to be there. So much so that the Japanese spec WRX stopped being produced with a manual transmission since the VA generation. So no surprise the VB based S210 doesn't come in a manual, as all the other Japan spec VB WRXs are auto only. The car is fitted with 255/35/19 Pilot Sport 4S's and STI branded 19 by 9 inch forged BBS wheels in a matte black color, a superb wheel and tire setup fitting for a S-Series car. The suspension comes with specially tuned electronic dampers and coil springs, set up specifically for the S210. To stiffen the chassis, a S210 branded front tower bar along with front and rear draw stiffeners are added. The brakes are the same from the TR and TS, but the front brakes are now painted with the STI logo, an item from the never released VB STI parts bin. The front grille is painted in crystal black silica, with the addition of a cherry red stripe and the S210 emblem. The DRL foglight bezels come standard along with the STI branded front lip, side skirt extension, and rear diffuser. The aesthetic change that I like the most are the painted fenders. In my opinion, this improves the look of the car, but does not fix it, just because the side skirt, the front bumper, and the rear bumper is still largely unpainted. If they just painted these as well, in the same black color, it would make the overall look of the car better. I should also mention the neat looking S210 emblem extending out from the front fender. Moving to the rear, we can see the Swan Neck STI dry carbon spoiler, reminding us that this car took a little inspiration from the Nürburgring Challenger car. The last couple things mounted to the trunk include the STI emblem and the S210 badge. The S210 goodies continue to the interior. The steering wheel has the Subaru emblem replaced with an STI one, again from the never released VB STI. The lower spoke gets the S210 plaque with the production number imprinted below it. The front passenger dashboard gets a stitched on S210 logo, just in case your passenger couldn't tell that this car is a special version from all the other badges. All the door trim that had the fake carbon fiber texture is now replaced with gloss black. Despite all the fingerprints that will now be noticeable, this is a much better look in my opinion. The armrests on both the doors and in between the front seats now come in this Alcantara material, adding a premium feel to the interior. The highlight of the interior are the carbon fiber 8-way adjustable Recaro seats, which I would argue are the best seats Subaru has ever put in any of their cars. They look absolutely stunning with the carbon fiber, the red accents, the leather material, and the subtle STI logo near the headrest. They nailed it with these seats. The rear seats are finished in synthetic leather, with the two outer seats receiving red seatbelts, which the front seats do get as well. This leather-like material is extended to the door panels and also the front dash trim, providing a consistent material choice around the cabin. Anyways, YouTube, what do you guys think about the S210? Let me know down in the comments. I think it's cool Subaru made this car, it has some nice features, and it's awesome that we get a power bump to 300 horsepower. But the lack of a manual transmission and no limited slip differentials make me feel that this is yet again another sportier but limited run WRX. I do hope that Subaru Japan makes an international variant that pushes 300 horsepower but mated to a manual transmission. However, I wouldn't bet on it. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.